Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura. I love all things books, and today I'm letting Spotify choose how long I read every day until I finish my TBR for February. It's a page turner. So I was feeling very ambitious this month, and I reserved a lot of books from the library. So I have with me 3 library books and 3 books that I actually own that I want to finish by the end of February. It is currently the 18th of February. Whoa, I actually didn't think about this. I want to try and read 6 books in 10 days. 28 days in February, guys. So these are the books. I am currently just over halfway through The Summer I Turned Pretty and planning on finishing it today. So we got about 5.5 books. Another thing, this book, People We Meet on Vacation, I'm not going to stress if I don't finish it by February. I just would like to, because I am reading this for another video, but I do have to give it back to the library by the 5th or the 3rd of March, so basically I have to finish it in February. Let me go through my other books. We have The Book of Doors by Gareth Brown. This is one of the books that was on my TBR for January and February, and this is one of the 2 books that I have left to read, which is very exciting, but yeah, quite long, fantasy, scary. And then the other book that I have left on my physical TBR, which I should be prioritizing, but I probably won't, is Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I'm excited for this one, but I'm going to read it next because I just need to get it done. I just need to read it. It's 384 pages. So that will be the next one I read after I finish The Summer I Turned Pretty. And then my 2 library books, I have Kill for Me, Kill for You by Steve Kavanaugh. This is one of my book club book picks for the month. I don't actually know. I think they're going to push it back. I'm part of 3 book clubs, but unfortunately I borrowed this from the library, so I do have to return it. And then we have Problematic Summer Romance by Ali Hazelwood. Also borrowed this from the library. Want to get to it because it might be one of the last summery books I read, and I want to read it in summer, and I just want to get to it and finish it before summer's over officially, even though it might still be hot. Anyways, those are the books that I am hoping to get to before the end of the month. So for the next 10 days, I'm going to be letting Spotify choose how long I read for each day. How I'm going to do this, if anyone has seen my personal favorite booktuber, Sarah Caroli, she has done these videos a couple times where she will pick out a playlist or just shuffle her liked songs, and whatever song comes up, she will translate the minutes into hours and the seconds into minutes to let that choose how long she's going to read for that day. And I'm like, that's a really fun idea. So I'm going to do that to try and finish my January and February TBR. Now, Sarah's last video, she did her Spotify Wrapped Top 100 Songs playlist, and I thought that was a great idea considering it is still the beginning of the year. These were the songs that I was listening to all last year. I'm going to shuffle the playlist, and whatever comes up is how long I'm reading for today, and hopefully I'll be able to finish The Summer I Turned. So, your top songs 2025. I have a lot of Audrey Hobart. She was my top artist last year, and I think her songs are pretty short, so that's pretty good. I don't think I have any super long songs on there, but I'm gonna click shuffle, and oh my god, I'm gonna scan. Okay, let's see how long I'm reading today. Let me also say it's 3 o'clock and I'm just starting this right now. Your girl had work and I had other videos to film. Okay. Okay, let's go. Ooh, So Easy to Fall in Love by Olivia Dean. I love her. 2 minutes and 49 seconds. So today I will be reading for 2 hours and 49 minutes. That's pretty good. Not too long. I didn't realize that song was so short. So I guess let's go start reading. I've got my book, The Summer I Turned Pretty. This is gonna be fun for the next 10 days. I need to look at my schedule. Nah, she'll be right. She'll be right. Let's go. What's up? It's a couple hours later, actually a lot of hours later. I officially finished. I put it away. I officially finished The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. I rated this 3 stars. It was fine. The writing's bad. It's YA. It was written almost... Hold on. It was written in 2009. That is 17 years ago. So, not the best, but I'm glad I read it and I'm glad I'm done. Unfortunately, I still have an hour and a half left of reading and it is almost 11 p.m. How did this happen? My boyfriend and I did our Valentine's Day celebration tonight because I was away on Valentine's Day, and so we ordered Chinese food and watched a movie. We watched No Hard Feelings with Jennifer Lawrence and Andrew Garth Feldman. It was great. It was great to see it again. I forgot a lot. I think it's a really classic, funny movie. So while that was all fun and good, it now means I still have an hour and a half left of reading to do today. So we're gonna start the book I've been dreading. I don't know why. Okay, I think it's because I've left this book for so long, for so many years on my TBR, and I've just avoided it that I'm just like, what's the point? And like, I know I'm probably not gonna want to continue with the series, so I'm also like, what's the point of reading the first book, starting it? But I do want to read it for some reasons I'll get into right now. But anyways, I'm gonna start Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. Hopefully I have fun. YA fantasy. Hopefully I don't get put into a reading slump after this. I don't think I will. I think it will just motivate me to finish it and then get to something else. The reason I haven't unhauled it and still want to read it is because of the controversy with Powerless, okay? Powerless is a series that I have read all the books of that a lot of people have said plagiarizes Red Queen heavily. I need to read it to see what's going on. It is on my TBR for January and February, so I need to get to it. I'm actually so tired. I'm gonna go start this, try not to fall asleep, and try and read for an hour and a half. It's the next day. I successfully read for 2 hours and 49 minutes yesterday. Woo! I got about 80 pages in last night and I'm happy to say that I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit. It's really fun. I do see a lot of comparisons between Powerless and Red Queen, which is a bummer because it is almost blatant plagiarism. From the first page, I was like, wait, this is how Powerless starts. I don't understand how you can do that as an author. I know she was young when she wrote Powerless, but I mean, take inspiration, don't take direct scenes and put it into your own book. Anywho, I'm having fun, which is actually really good because I was a bit worried that I wasn't gonna enjoy this and it was gonna put me in a slump. but it's not. So I guess right now I have to see how long I am reading for today. I'm a bit scared because I have some stuff to do, but I'm gonna try and get some reading done this morning before I have to go do stuff. So let's go. Anthems for a 17-Year-Old Girl by Maggie Rogers and Sylvan Esso. Didn't realize that I listened to this so much last year, but hey, cool. So that means I'm reading for 3 hours and 35 minutes today. Not bad, but definitely could have been better. I reckon I'll get a lot of Red Queen done today though. Better get started. Oh my god, I've got my smoothie. See you later. Okay, good morning. It's the next day. I was unsuccessful in finishing my time yesterday. I had an hour and 23 minutes left, but it's just gonna add on. So don't you worry, I will be making that time up over the weekend. I did still read for a good chunk of time, and I'm about halfway through, which is really good because this is what I wanted this challenge to do. I want to read a bunch of books. So it's the 20th today, 8 days left to read. Even though I didn't finish my time yesterday, we still have to pick the song for today. Let's go. Daisies, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Daisies by Justin Bieber. This is a good song. But add an hour. 3 hours and 56 minutes plus 23. 4 hours and 19 minutes, if I've done my math correctly. Guys, I'm really tired. Okay, I'm gonna go. Whoa. Hi, it is Saturday, and unfortunately I'm not doing too well with this challenge. I did not read at all yesterday, like I read for like 10 minutes. So I have 3 hours and 20 minutes left on my timer from the last 2 days. So I thought right now I would see how long I'm reading today over the next couple days, because I'm still gonna pick a song every day. That's just the rules. So let's go. You're just gonna go down here. I really just like could not be bothered to put you in a tripod or anything. My trusty iPad. Let's go. Oh my gosh. I'm nervous. I'm nervy. Shit. 4 hours and 4 minutes. Walking Away by Justin Bieber. Great song. Justin Bieber. Doing me dirty though, dog. You're doing me dirty. That is a disgrace. 4 hours and 4 minutes. Baby, I'm just walking away. I'm on page 262 of Red Queen. I have about 120 pages left. So I'm guessing I'll finish this today, which is good. Now it's up to 7 hours and 25 minutes.
What's up, chat?
Guys, good news. I finished Red Queen. Finally off my TBR after 10, 11 years. That's insane. That's actually crazy. I enjoyed it. But unfortunately, because I have read so many other fantasy books, they use this book for inspiration heavily, some of them. It just sort of like was not anything new. I think I've seen this film before. But I can say that if I had read this, actually, oh my god, my side part. Why do I have a side part? Every time I look in the mirror, it looks like it's in the middle, but it's totally not. I would have ate this up. at 14, and this would have been 5 stars. But at 24 years old, I have rated it 3.75 stars. It was good, it was fun, it was better than I thought it was gonna be. My friend hates me. Okay, just ignore it, please. It was good. Glad it's finally off my DVR. But the bad news, babes. This is how long I have left on my timer. I think I read for maybe like 2 hours.
What up, YouTube?
It's 11 p.m. Because I finished Red Queen, that means I get to pick up a new book, and I'm picking up Kill for Me, Kill for You by Steve Kavanaugh. This is a library book. I don't know what this is about. Kill for Me, Kill for You. I think it's like they're gonna do each other's murders, you know? Oh, they're women. I'm gonna like this. I hate when library books are sticky. I might just go and run a little antibacterial and disinfectant wipe over this, because we'll see. Okay. Hello, it's the next day. I managed to get through to page 72 in Kill for Me, Kill for You. I'm really enjoying it. It's really dark, but not too dark. I've read a darker thriller and that was just too disturbing. This is not disturbing yet, but it is like, ooh, the things that have happened to these women is just awful. Pretty cool concept, having fun, enjoying it. So by doing that last night, I only unfortunately managed to get my timer down to 3 hours and 50 minutes. Yay. But alas, it's a new day and we do have to see what song we get today and what time that adds to our timer. Let's see what song we get today. I'm really hoping for a short one. I'm scared.
Okay, I'm about to do it. I'm doing it. Fire up. I'm going up.
We got House Tour by Sabrina Carpenter, which is 2 minutes and 49 seconds long. I love this song. Let me do the math. 5 hours and 50 minutes plus 49. Fuck. 6 hours 49. 6 hours and 39 minutes. I think that's right. Yeah, gonna read a little bit this morning before I clean. Just the usual Sunday clean. What am I talking about? Who cares? I'm gonna go read. Okay, what's up? It is the same day. It's nighttime, it's about 10 p.m. You're on my couch, and so every time I move, I have 3 hours and 36 minutes left on the timer. So obviously not finishing that tonight because I do have work tomorrow. But I am, however, going to attempt to finish my book tonight. I have about 100 pages left, and it's a thriller, so I am very invested and I want to know what is happening, and I think I know. I have a theory. I think I know that that is what is happening, but I only came up with it at around 70% of the book, because what's going on, right, is the main hook of the book on the front of it is that it's about two strangers, two women who meet and decide to do their murders for each other. Right, so you're getting the point of view of one of those women, but then you're getting the point of view of another woman, and it's like you're reading a completely different thriller book. But obviously their stories interconnect, but it's like, how? and I've been trying to figure it out, and I think I've finally connected the dots. So we'll see. Hoping to knock some time off before I have to go to sleep. But also it kind of sucks because I feel like I've been reading so much because I've read so much of the book, but it's because I'm just reading this really fast because it's a thriller, and like there are some short chapters, but it's also really gripping, and I really like, it's a page turner. That's what I want to say. So yeah, I guess I just wanted to say that I have a theory and hope that I'm correct. Have some evidence that I had this theory to come back to when I finish the book to see if I was correct. But I am really enjoying this. I think this is one of the best thrillers I've read ever. Thrillers are really hard to impress me because in the thrillers I have read, I've found that they like to do a lot of cop-outs. So what I think is a cop-out is when they don't explain things or they leave things open-ended, which some people like that. I think that's a cop-out. It's like you couldn't think of the plot, like you couldn't think about what was actually happening. You couldn't make everything connect in a satisfying way, so you left it up to interpretation, and I'm like, that's shit. Another cop-out is when they use paranormal or supernatural things to explain it in an otherwise normal modern world, right? That happened in a Riley Sager book, and I didn't like that. I was like, that is a major cop-out. So yes, we will see how I go. Update you later. How are we? Whoa, we made it down to 1 hour and 59 minutes and 12 seconds. So yes, last night I did finish Kill for Me, Kill for You. I gave this 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I actually would say that this is the best thriller that I've ever read. Now that's not a high bar to exceed because I have not enjoyed most of the thrillers I've read. I thought this was very clever, very well thought out, no cop-outs, except a little one. Not really a cop-out, just like a sad reality of the situation that I wish wasn't the reality, but very happy that I finished this and got this off my TBR. Not really. I borrowed it from the library. But we have to see again how long I'm reading for today. If it is above 4 minutes, I'm gonna cry. It's already 11:30.
Huh?
Okay, guys. I'm not ready. We got Arm's Length by Sam Fender, which is 3 minutes and 59 seconds long. This is a really good song. I guess I better get started, and I'm going to start People We Meet on Vacation. I'm not going to talk about this too much in this video just because I am going to talk about it in another video that will come out a bit later on. My stomach is making so much noise right now. This is 361 pages. We'll see how we go with my time today, but 3 hours and 59 minutes is a real bummer to add on to my timer that's already 2 hours. Hello, I am aware I look overall chopped and all busted. I feel it. Needed to do an update because it is now Wednesday. So it's been a week since I've been doing this challenge. Unfortunately, yesterday I did not pick a song because I was already at 4 hours and I was editing a video and I was like, you know what? I just want to skip a day. So now it's Wednesday the 25th. We have 3 more days of this challenge. I reckon I'll be able to finish People We Meet on Vacation. I'm about 168 pages in, and then hopefully I'll also be able to finish The Book of Doors. This is what I'm reading next. Probably not though. We'll see. I'm sort of really and truly over, but I need to finish it. I need to before February's over. I am going to pick a song today, so let's see. I do unfortunately still have 3 hours and 8 minutes left on my timer. That's amazing. I feel really ugly today and I am breaking out bad around my chin. Okay, let's go. I'm really scared if I get a song that is over 3 minutes 30, I'm gonna crash out maybe. Drive. The universe was with me today. We got Drive by Audrey Hobart and it is 2 minutes and 16 seconds long. That is so good. So we're only adding 2 hours and 16 minutes to my timer, which is 5 hours and 24 minutes. So I guess I better go and start reading. Okay.
What's in front of you is a shield before you begin this quote on behalf of India. And I think that there is such a beautiful...
This is insane. Can I just say this is insane? It's the next day. Unfortunately, at this rate, I am horrendously failing this challenge. I shouldn't have done it for 10 days because that's actually insane. I have 3 hours and 19 minutes on my timer. I'm going to try my absolute hardest to catch up today. It's not looking promising, but alas, we're still going to see what song we get today. I'm manifesting another short song. Today we got Hide and Seek, the Triple J Lacquer version by Ballpark Music. That is 3 minutes and 45 seconds long. So we're gonna be at 7 hours. Oh, math. 7 hours. 7 hours, 4 minutes. Honestly, I think I could do it if I'm just disciplined and I get off my freaking phone. So we're gonna go do that. Hello. It is Thursday night, about 11:30 p.m. Need to update you on my reading today. I finished... Damn. I finished her today. People We Meet on Vacation. Maybe I can just plop her down here. Okay, that seems good. Thoroughly enjoyed my time. Yeah. I'm so sorry, it is really late. So I finished this at around 11 a.m. this morning, and then I started The Book of Doors. Now, I am literally so proud of myself. I am almost halfway through the book. Look. I'm on page 164. I'm actually having a lot of fun with it. I need to find a better angle. I look like a little hobbit. So this book follows Cassie. She works at a bookshop / cafe. She's talking with this customer who is an older gentleman, and he is a regular and he comes in and he reads until the shop closes up. And then unfortunately that day he passes away, and Cassie is obviously like traumatized, and they were talking about books before he died, and so she picked up the book that he was reading and she found another book there that she hadn't seen before, and she opened it and it had a little note from him essentially giving the book to her. She eventually finds out that it's magic. It's magic. It can transport her through any door. So when you hold the Book of Doors in your hand, any door becomes every door. You just have to like imagine it. It's really good, and I think it's a really cool concept. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself. At first I thought it was more of a cozy fantasy vibe because that's what it was feeling like, but then the stakes started to get higher, and so things are going to be pretty intense towards the end of this, and I am excited for that. I thought this would be a cozy fantasy because look, it looks cozy, it looks cutie. I think I have about 3 hours left on my timer still, which is actually insane that I can read so much in like 3-4 hours. Anyways, yeah, as I said, it is like 11:30, probably like more like 12 now. And I'm gonna go read. Okay, peace out. Hello, it's the next day. Last night I got about just over halfway through the Book of Doors. I'm on page 220, and I think today will be the last day of this challenge because my goal today is to finish this book. We're still going to pick a song, but basically I'm just going to be reading until I finish the book. Last night I got down to 2 hours and 4 minutes. I think I read for about 5 hours yesterday. I'm really having fun with this. It's unique. The magic system is really cool. I'm really intrigued to see where it's going to go. And it is a standalone fantasy, so things will be wrapped up in the next 180 pages, which is pretty exciting. Let's see what song we get today. The last song of the video. Go. Nosebleeds by Doechii. 2 hours and 15 minutes. Okay. We're going to be at 4 hours and 19 minutes. Let's go. We have reached the end of this challenge. Yeah. I would say that this was extremely successful. Would have been a lot more successful if I didn't let my time like run over for every day except the first one. But we got there in the end. So overall, I read for approximately 24 hours and 30 minutes. Essentially, I did another 24-hour reading challenge, but I did over 10 days. This was good to see actually how many pages and books I can read in 24 hours when it's spread out and when I'm not exhausted from just reading for 6 hours straight for 2 days and then having to read for 12 hours. Like, I feel like I could have read 2 books in that 12-hour day, but I was just so exhausted. I was reading so slowly. So let's recap the books that I read. I'm not going to review them in this video because that will be in my January and February wrap up, which will be next week's video. I forgot to update you that I did finish the Book of Doors on the last day of the challenge, on the last day of February, and I'll go into that a little bit more when I talk about it, but here are the 5 books I read in this challenge. Ta-da! The only book I didn't get to, which wasn't a concern, was Problematic Summer Romance by Ali Hazelwood. I'm now currently reading this, so yeah, the overall amount of pages I read was 1,625 pages. 1,625 pages. That's wild. This was really good for finishing my TBR. Would you shut up? And I did end up finishing my January and February TBR, which is so good. So the first one we read was The Summer I Turned Pretty. I read about half of this. I think I rated it 3 stars. I don't know. And then I read Red Queen. This was good. This was fun. Pretty quick. Pretty happy with how quick I was able to read it in this challenge. Next book was Kill for Me, Kill for You by Steve Kavanagh. Loved this, new favorite thriller. Then I read People with Me on Vacation by Emily Henry. Really loved this. My hair, I'm so sorry. Very happy I got to this one. And lastly, I read The Book of Doors by Gareth Brown. I will just give a little summary of how I felt. I loved this book. I thought it was so clever, so complex. The magic system is introduced and explored in appropriate detail, and everything like the story is sort of resolved in one book. It's a standalone. And I thought it was just amazing. It's literally 400 pages. So clever. So many plot twists, like good plot twists. Really well thought out. I had a lot of fun with this book. So overall, I would say that this challenge was a success. I will not be doing one of these challenges again for a while because I have TV shows I want to watch, and I've been behind on The Night of the Seven Kingdoms, the new season of The Artful Dodger. What else? Oh, that JFK Jr. show. So I'm currently heading into my show era, but I still have a lot of books to read this month, so can't dive too deep into that. But yes, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I really hope you enjoyed. I'm so glad you're here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Du har visst, du har visst, du har visst, du har ingenting, du har ingenting.